certificates of knowledge that liberate. Decennial Modern Residential School, Decennial. On Friday, the 11th April 2025, unveiled by Honorable Sir Ajit Kumar Srivastava, IRAS Commissioner, cum Joint Secretary, National Education Society for Tribal Students, NEST, in the presence of Srimati Anna Kamai, IAS, Member Secretary, MSD EI, cum Director, Tribal Affairs in Hills, and Dr. L. Ansing Dansawa, IAS, Deputy Commissioner, Temenggong, Chairman, DLMC.
In the future of our school.
A very good morning to all of you and a happy Decennial Celebrations. Since its inception, the school has minimal infrastructure, including only 8 classrooms, 3 administrative blocks, a principal's office, a mini dispensary, 4 staff quarters, 2 BHK, a principal quarter, and 2 50-bedded hostels for boys and girls. There has been no basic amenities such as library, a multi-purpose hall, laboratory, playground for sports and games, etc., nor any other essential facilities like clean water supply or reservoir, proper compound wall. The lack of such basic infrastructure had affected the students both in their academic and personal growth. However, despite of all these hardship and challenges, our school was the only government school to top the state board examination for 3 consecutive sessions. Also, it has produced 10% pass rate in the first division since 2021 academic session till now. And we are also hoping that this very sessions 2024 and 25 will also be the same. The Eklavya Modern Residential School, Tamenglong, is the first school to establish ATL Tinkering Lab in 2018 and 19. It is also the first school to have been selected as a pilot school for hybrid learning program conducted by Carte Blanche in collaboration with CBSE New Delhi. All these success are not just arbitrary success, rather it is a fruit and credit of dedications and committed services rendered by both the teaching and non-teaching staff. Some of our pass-out students are currently serving in military, pursuing career in medical fields in the United States, serving as analysts in the Hindustan Computer Limited, pursuing career in sports at National Sports University. Some, of course, has landed in teaching professions. Also, some have cleared NEET, CLET, and many have written their Z and NEET exam just last week.
At the outset, I would like to give my deepest regards to our respected chief guest of today's very beautiful program, Shri Ajit Kumar Srivastava sir, IRAS, Commissioner, Joint Secretary, NES and Ministry of Tribal Affairs, Government of India. We wrote to the ministry the critical infrastructure requirements of the school. The ministry did not hesitate to sanction, to approve some of the key infrastructural requirements in the school. And I'm so proud to tell you all that our chief guest today, sir, is the main person who had made it happen. I would like to tell you in front of you all that the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, Government of India had approved and sanctioned an infrastructure project for this school worth 23 crores just last few months back. And I'm happy also to share that in the year 2024 and 25, under Article 275 Clause 1, out of all the proposals that was put up from the state, the entire proposals from all the districts of the state, the proposal that was put up from our school was the only one selected for the state. The projects include 200 bedded hostels for both boys and girls, dining cum kitchen for both boys and girls, 10 additional classrooms, and science lab equipments and computer lab, both structure and equipments. And above all, very importantly, we also got approval for the approach road. The road which we keep traveling almost every day, which is very bad, especially in monsoon, sir, it's very difficult. The ministry had approved a concrete cement rigid road for the school, and that's going to be baked in. It is going to make our life so easy for the students, for the teachers, and also for the parents, families, and for everyone. You are not responsible for where you are born, how you are born, to which parents you are born into, to which village you are born into. But what you make out of this place in the future, what you become, is dependent on you. It depends on what you decide today. And I keep telling this. The American writer Jim Rohn says there are two types of pain in life. The pain of discipline and the pain of regret. I can see and I can feel that you must be struggling with your studies, with such school that has a lot of challenges, lacking in some of the key infrastructures, coming from a far off village, having to go through so many troubles. I can see that it's a pain of discipline. You'll have to study day and night, you'll have to obey your teachers, you want to do a lot of things as a young person, but you can't do everything that you want to do in the school. But it's a discipline. It's a necessary process that disciplines you, right? And that is painful, I know. But that pain is necessary. You don't go through the pain of that disciplining. In future, you are going to experience the pain of regret. So what you decide today, what you do today, is going to speak a lot. It's going to determine what you become in the future.
पास होके हर गम को यार खूंटी पे टांग दूंगा। थोड़ा उधार मैं इत्मीनान तुमसे ही मांग लूंगा। है सीखा है मैंने यार जो तुमने सिखाया रे, दमदार नुस्खा यार मैंने भी आजमाया रे। आंसुओं का चूरन चबा के मैंने डकार मारा रे। गुनगुनारे गुनगुनारे गुनगुना ये गाना रे। गुनगुनारे गुनगुनारे गुनगुना ये गाना रे।
Start my speech by acknowledging and thanking few people I have listed out, because before every exam you have to make notes. So I have made my notes while sitting there. Dr. Angisham, L. Angisham, DC, Joint Secretary, and Dr. Xavier, the principal, other principals, teachers from other schools, religious leaders, teachers, parents, and the most important, the students of EMRS Temlong. The natural talent which I have seen here today is, I have come to know, and we all know, that is in sports, culture, art. This is the natural talent. But Dr. Xavier, I have few requests to make. We have seats, scheduled drive seats going vacant in IITs and NEET. We want to see a day when all scheduled drive seats are filled by EMRS children, at least. Now, what should we do about that? Because that is low-hanging fruit. Children are very talented, I have seen. From the face itself, you can make out they are brilliant, sharp, very good children. But we need to work on few basic aspects. Are we focusing enough on maths and physics? That is a question we should ask. And you will start focusing from 9 to 12, that is very good thing. But my suggestion would be, even if you want to take some guest teachers, start from 6. Make a conscious effort that children are very good in maths. Last UK Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak, he identified a problem in UK, that children are not doing well. Their UK students are not doing well because they are not focusing enough on maths. This is a fact. If we start focusing on maths in our school and physics, our children will start doing well in all aspects. Maths opens their mind, releases some faculties where they can ultimately succeed. So my request would be, it is a long drawn process. Please start some initiative where from class 6, maths can be started. If you want to use abacus. If there is some money required separately, I am willing to fund it from NEST. So we will be willing. You find out some solution, make them very comfortable in maths. And let me tell you, maths does not only mean trigonometry and all hi-fi concepts. If they are good in computing numbers, if they can do calculations faster, 1 digit, 2 digit, 3 digit, starting from class 6, they are going to succeed. In next 4, 5, 6 years, we have to fill all seats which are going vacant in IITs, medical colleges, everywhere. Now, all hill places like Uttarakhand, Himachal and Northeast, whenever the children come to Delhi, I make it a point to drop all my schedule and at least interact with them for at least 1 hour. And I ask only one question. To each one of them I interact and I ask, what do you want to become after 12? They have all aspirations, right from air hostess, pilot to fighter pilots and all those. But from the hilly areas, we have seen they want to go to army, armed forces. Dr. Xavier, if you have some coaching here, who can train them in 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and if you can work out some reasonable cost, we will fund it. Let them go to army, armed forces after 12th. If they can compete, they can go there. That will be another opportunity for them. I want my children after 12 to succeed in everywhere, wherever they are going.
It can be any field. Now coming to music. Music is the strength here. The art teachers and music teachers, my request is to them, please find out how can we get them a career in music after 12th. Is there anything which next is required to do? Let us know, Dr. Xavier. Let us communicate. If you do take one initiative, other schools will also get benefited, and music career should also be there. We are focusing right now up to 12th. I want us to focus beyond 12th. These children's responsibility, our job does not end when they complete 12th. Our responsibility ends, as he said, wiping tears. Our responsibility ends when they are someone famous. Either they are some entrepreneur or they are running some business, some other business, music, painting, doctor, engineer, fighter pilot, armed forces. A time should come where EMRS should become a brand. It is becoming, it has started becoming, but that is what our vision is, and we will do anything to achieve that. One thing which I felt was coming in a way was amount of money given to run the school. Right now, Dr. Angisham and Principal and Joint Secretary Sahib, everybody knows that we are given 1.09 lakhs per student per annum by Government of India. I went to Finance Ministry in June last year. October the meeting was held. I got a scolding from Secretary Expenditure and telling in full forum. But ultimately we had gone with lot of proposals, and last May very emotionally I said, sir, don't do anything else, increase this money. Drop everything else, my children are suffering. So you will be happy to know that this amount has become 1.47 lakhs per student per annum. I am going to issue that letter within a week or 10 days. So that will give you a lot of relief, but that is only for 1 year. Next year I am going to make it higher. I want principals to have sufficient leverage to plan these things which I am saying. You have a very dynamic DC. I am not saying because he is sitting here. I found him to be very dynamic, and such DCs who are chairman of the school management committee. I am very hopeful that these schools are going to be do wonderfully well. And whatever be the structure of NEST, regional offices, state societies, DC is going to be there under any case. Now coming to the few things which Dr. Xavier raised, regularization of staff. I told him immediately after he came that I have some announcement to make. Trust me, on Friday, I have instructed my people that after 20th April, regularization has to be finalized. So starting from 21st April, we are going to work on it. The staff who have had come for the document verification, we are going to take them up, and one by one, we will be issuing the absorption thing. And the absorption will bring you the salary at par with central government, the allowances at par with central government. So we are going to do that very soon. That I can assure you. Now there are some infrastructure requirements. I would like you to be understanding on this aspect. After having got a sanction of 23 crore, immediately sanction of certain big amount is not possible. But 20 lakh is in my power. 20 lakh for coming along for a year, I can do any day. So if you can plan something, I have discussed with your DC. If you can plan something, every year 20 lakh, at least next year 20 lakh you can take from me immediately. Please prioritize. And if in the 23 crore you have some money left while executing, because you are executing, get the work done within that. With some variation, shift deviation from the estimates, that will be helpful. Lot is to be achieved. I can only tell you that we are very conscious. We will not let EMRS down. We will not let you down. And we are other school principals are there. With due apology to them, our job and our vision is to beat them in this academic field. With due respect, let it be healthy competition. We are starting late, but schools like EMRS Tamenglong are our shining light, and we will achieve it. Thank you. Thank you very much, and thank you for being here. Thank you.
ये वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ में याद रहे तू, मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ में याद रहे तू, ये वतन मेरे वतन, ये वतन मेरे वतन। तू ही मेरी मंजिल है बेजान तुझी से, तू ही मेरी मंजिल है बेजान तुझी से, ओ जो मैं जहाँ भी मेरे दिल याद रहे तू, जो मैं जहाँ भी मेरे दिल याद रहे तू, ये वतन मेरे वतन, ये वतन मेरे वतन।
Go.